Mother's Milk is really one of the only members of the boys that has something to live for. He has a family. Not saying that Billy doesn't. We'll talk about that in a second. In what ways, though, does that affect his decision making in season 2?
That's always at the forefront of his mind. He literally just wants to get home to his wife and kids, and he justifies this mission by saying that him accomplishing this goal will basically free his daughter from having to fight the same battle that he's fighting and that his father before him fought. So there's a really cool monologue in episode 4 that he kind of opens up that can of worms and reveals that he's infected with the disease of activism that runs through his veins and ran through his father's veins, and the almighty corporate greedy supremacy company that they're fighting against, Vought, is intricately connected to Mother's Milk's family history.
Right.
So that's what drives him to risk his family for this.
Gosh, I can't wait to see that episode 4. Now, on the other hand, Billy's backstory with his family life is up front and center in season 2. Why do you think he's so convinced that Becca simply wants to be there in her new life on her own? Or do you think he is convinced?
Well, the revelation that Becca Butcher is alive is a huge game changer for Billy.
Right.
And the outset of season 2, he doesn't know where she is, doesn't know her situation. And really it's all about, the journey is all about, for Billy Butcher, is about finding his wife and rescuing her and trying to pick up the semblance of their marriage, but obviously in true boys fashion, there's a few curveballs along the way. And, this season is really about humanizing Billy Butcher in a way that we come to understand more of how he became the man he is.
Right.
And, he's forced to take a good cold hard look in the mirror and there's this sort of ugly demon that dwells within Billy Butcher. He's that side of Billy Butcher that, smashed Mesmer's head into a sink. And, he's forced to really kind of reconcile himself with that. So, it was a really challenging season, and, I can't wait for it to drop.
Now, I was talking earlier with Anthony about Homelander and the Ryan relationship. I had a question for you about Homelander and the whole relationship with Ryan. Now, if there was a way to get Homelander out of the picture, in your opinion, with your character, do you think that Billy could ever accept Ryan as his son? Or is that something we can possibly explore further?
Listen, that is a great question. And it's really very one of the central sort of threads through the season. And I'm just going to let the work speak for itself. But, I was, in true Kripke fashion, it's just, everything in season 2 is a lot more dynamic and a lot more complicated. The stakes are raised. The action is just off the Richter scale. I can't believe we get to do it, and I can't believe that they allowed us to do it. So no, lots of exciting stuff for fans of the boys in season 2.
Yeah, I can't wait for everyone to see it too, because there's a great scene with you on the beach with a whale, and I'll leave it at that. Crazy. I love the show. It's an amazing job. Thank you guys so much for your time. I can't wait for everyone to see season 2.
Thanks, man.
Very much.
Thank you.